Dimitri, nice to see you again. How are you? You well?
I'm all right, my friend. Thank you very much. I've been a bit ill for like 8 days straight. That's why I didn't compete in the last Pro Tours, but I'm trying my very best to get back to shape, back to form.
I hope you haven't had the same sort of cold thing that I've had, the chest, the coughing. Is that what it is, or is it something else?
I had a bacterial infection in the sinuses in that area over here that completely blocked up the head, my
Oh,
nostrils, and my ears.
oh,
And
geez.
then a few days later, I've also went back to the doctors, and they have constated the flu as well on top of it. So it was very rough, and I was in a lot of pain. And being sick is something that I so much hate.
Well, hopefully that you're clear to get back for the weekend. It must be exciting to come back as the defending champion and bring back a lot of good memories.
It's definitely bringing back a lot of good memories, but I just can't believe how fast the year went. It's the
Mm.
UK Open again. Unfortunately, not the best preparation that I was hoping for because I literally had no energy. I couldn't do anything or practice. So I'm doing double sessions every day now to try and get a little bit back of self-belief. But at the end of the day, I'll just go up there and give my best. It ain't going to be easy because I've got a target on my back, but I've got my own dreams and goals to achieve as well.
In one way, Dimitri, you say it won't be easy because you've got a target on your back. But in some respects, that's what you want, isn't it? You want to be in these positions and the guy to be shot at. That's a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad to be recognized a lot more than I have in the past. Because for some reason, I'm not so bad in major tournaments. I've had over the last few years good results, deep runs. There's not many tournaments of majors left where I haven't been to the quarterfinals or better. So yeah, it would be nice to be a little bit more recognized for the results that I get. But hey, if I'm not, then I'll just keep trying to beat everybody under the radar.
Do you feel, Dimitri, that you're unfairly underestimated outside of the game or even inside of the game?
No, no, no. I'm definitely not underestimated by the players and the commentary. Not at all. These people and players know that I'm a tough opponent on the stage. For some reason, I come to life on a stage. I'm a different breed. But yeah, what can I say? It just clicks for me on a stage. Me and the stage feels very familiar. I'm not really scared of it. I know I do well on it. I know that everybody knows that I do well on the stage, and I am definitely respected by the players and the commentary when it comes to me being on the stage.
So you think it's more people outside of the game maybe don't give you the credit that you're due for what you've done?
Yeah, like lately I'm listening to a few podcasts, and you just don't hear your name too often, which I am surprised of because I was one of the best performers last year.
Mm-hmm.
I won a major, three or four, three semifinals, a quarterfinal, and then this year I started off strong again with another semifinal in the major. So I know that I can, and I just try to keep showing it to everybody. And obviously, for my own feeling, I would like to win more, especially on majors. It would be nicer to have a couple of wins in a year in the season,
Mm-hmm.
just to prove a point to myself. That's for me the most important part because I work really hard
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I want more out of it, of the time and sacrifices that I do for the darts.
And you've got your own ways, Dimitri. You're very dedicated, and you put so much into the game, and then the way you have to do things for yourself ends up the crowd give you stick last year because you're trying to get your mind and right for big shots and a big final. This is your livelihood. This is your life. You're not going to rush it just to keep people happy. Were you surprised or
No.
disappointed the way that people reacted to that?
Last year definitely were a few moments where the crowd was booing me or trying to get me out of my focus. But that's okay. They're allowed to. Everybody got their own opinion. I'm not the one to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
The only thing I know is that when I'm on that stage, the only one that's going to be throwing the darts is me, and I'll be the only one that's going to be paying my bills. So for me, it's fine. I accept everybody's opinion. it's their choices, and at that same time, when it's a big moment, I'll make my choice, and it's either for them to understand how big the moment is in my career, and if they don't like it what I'm doing, that's okay. That's everybody's choice, but I'll just do whatever I do and be focused on what I need to get my best potential game out.
Do careers come in stages, Dimitri? And the reason I ask you that is we've known you for such a very long time. You came into, you exploded onto the game at a young age. I look, it's sometimes amazing for me to think that you're 30. Maybe sometimes I'm surprised at that because you still look like you're 20. But the other time you think you've been here for so long, you should be about 40. Do you feel this is now a part two of your career now starting? You've gathered all the experience, all the title wins, all the things you've done. Now you can take that package and move it to a next stage of your career now that you're 30. You may be changing things like walk-on music, and you don't dance around now, and things are changing, and you're becoming a little bit older and a bit more mature. Do you feel it's a new stage of your career, life, that kind of thing?
Yeah, my life definitely has changed over the recent years. Obviously, I'm a dad now. I'm in my 30s, that's correct. I have learned a lot in life. I've got different situations, especially private now. So you do look at it different, you approach it different, and it is time to put all the years of experience, practice, and the winnings to another level. It's time to put it all together and step it up. I totally agree with you, and that's definitely always been my goal. I always wanted more, but for some reason, it always has been a bit of a fight. But I don't back down from a fight. I'm okay with that.